Hello everyone, this is Miriam. Welcome to my channel where I speak about all things Ghana, from movies to entertainment to music or social topics. This is where it's happening. And if you're new, welcome to this warm place. It's free to subscribe. It's free. So welcome to my channel, guys. So today I'm going to speak about women on this channel. But I feel like in Ghana, especially when I go like on entertainment websites or showbiz, when it comes to like showbiz news in Ghana, I feel like Ghanaian women do not get a good prep or reputation. If you're not Ghanaian and you visit like a news website or entertainment news website to find out what is going on in Ghana, if you're not Ghanaian, you don't know. You honestly think that Ghanaian women or Ghanaian celebrities who are women are not doing anything and they just focus on how they look and they don't bring anything. Like literally, this is the impression that you will have. I feel like Ghanaian women in the media do not get good reports, do not get good coverage, do not get good enough coverage. I feel like a lot of news, a lot of articles written about women are very to the surface. They're not deep, they're very shallow. A lot of articles that put women against each other. Guys, let's sit down and imagine. Let's use our imagination a little bit. You know, you've worked hard in your career, you're an actress or whatever, or you're a film producer or whatever, and you worked hard to get to where you are. And then you are invited to a movie premiere or to a movie premiere or a celebration, an awards night. You prepared your clothes and you spent so much money to get your hair done and everything. And then you're there, you know, and you were awarded. Let's say you were awarded as the best person in your field in a special category. And then you go home and you turn on the computer and you see articles, the title of the articles, who wore the worst dress, and then you see your face. You see an article that says that your dress was one of the worst of the night. It's very like unwarranted and unnecessary. So in this video, I wanted to highlight 3 women who are in the public space, who are considered personalities or celebrities in Ghana, who in my opinion are worth highlighting. Of course, there's so much more, but I didn't want to make this video long. There are so many women out there who are not on social media, who are not on Instagram, who do not have their businesses on social media, who are not known publicly, but are doing really well. Just know that social media is not all there is to life, and social media is not life. However, for the sake of this video, the people that I will highlight are people who are more so in the public eye. At this point, in this time, there's no bad news about them. We know they haven't killed anybody, they haven't done anything wrong. So the first person that I wanted to highlight is Lucky Lawson. Okay, thumbs up if you know Lucky Lawson. So when it comes to Lucky Lawson, she's known as an actress. She's an actress, but she's also an entrepreneur. But in the public eye, she became famous because of her acting. The reason why I want to highlight her is because she did so well for herself. Because apart from acting, she's also an entrepreneur and she's considered a food entrepreneur. She launched her restaurant called Mango's Restaurant a few years ago, and I'll be lying if I say that this restaurant is not popular. Like every time I watch a show, like the show is sponsored by the restaurant, you know, and I don't know how she does it. Sometimes in life, tell me if I'm correct and if you've experienced this, but sometimes in life people like to put you in boxes. If you are a musician, you can't be a businessman. If you are a rapper, you can't sing high life. Like people like to put you in boxes, and I like when I see people like Lucky Lawson, who started as an actress but now also opened her restaurant. And so yes, I wanted to highlight her because she's been able to kind of go beyond the boxes that people try to put her in. And by highlighting her, I also want to highlight women personalities in Ghana like Lydia Forson as well, who also started as an actress but also has her business Kinky Matters, the business that sell like African products for natural hair. And I think about her, I think even about Yvonne Nelson. She started as an actress, but she's an activist. She's a producer. But I wanted to highlight these women who have been able to go beyond the boxes and the limitations that sometimes maybe people like to put you in. If you've been to Mango's Restaurant, tell me what you think. Was it nice? Was it good? How was the waiting time? The next woman that I wanted to highlight, the next Ghanaian woman who I think is worth highlighting, is Nana Ama McBrown. Nana McBrown is, I think, one of the most well-known faces in Ghana at the moment. There needs to be a biopic about her life. She's a hustler. From interviews and articles that I've read, not articles, but also interviews, her describing her journey, she said that she's always known that she wanted to get into entertainment. Like, she knows that she wanted to be famous. I know it's a bit funny, isn't it? But she's always known that she wanted to be famous. She wanted to be an entertainer, and she started as a costumier in a movie set. But back in the day, there was no social media for you to DM someone to ask them whether they have an opportunity. So she had never really tried acting, but she just, I don't know, I guess she wanted to get into the entertainment industry, into the movie industry. She wanted to be known, she wanted to be famous, she wanted to kind of have that kind of impact. And one day, one of the actors in the movies could not come. Maybe I don't know what happened, but they could not come anymore. But Nana McBrown, who was always on set, you always see her. The director was like, asked her if she wanted to replace the woman who could not come. And of course, Nana McBrown, being a hustler, she said, yes, I can. And that's how she kind of set her foot in the door. I think the movie was called That Day. She said not only is she beautiful to see, but she's also a fantastic actress, great comedic timing. Whether it's a sad role, whether it's a funny role, she always nailed it. And then eventually she got into TV presenting. That when she first got into presenting, I'm sure there were people out there who were like, Nana McBrown, like doing presenting. And I want to applaud her because of her versatility, but also the brand deals that she has. I don't think it's easy to be in an industry for 20 years. It's not easy. She's had a lot of darts thrown at her over the years, but somehow she's able to still stand her ground. And so Nana McBrown, for her versatility and her thick skin, I wanted to highlight her. Next is Afronita. Afronita is 20 years old. I think she's 20 anyway. From what I read, she's 20 years old. And I wanted to highlight her, but as I highlight her, I used her as a case study because I also want to highlight dancers in Ghana, people who dance and have made dancing so cool in Ghana. When you would dance back in the day, you have your mom and dad say, stop dancing, stop dancing. But now on shows and on television, we see people like Afronita who are dancing, and it's so cool. Her real name is Danita Akusia Yabua. This year she even opened her dance academy for kids, and she said that everyone is welcome, disabled children, everybody is welcome to that dance academy. And as I said, there were people before her, but I just want to applaud her. I think she's doing really well for her age. And not only that, but she's also kind of putting and highlighting kids, young talents. That Britain's Got Talent, her audition went viral, has I think millions of views on YouTube, and I hope that she goes far in the competition. But before Britain's Got Talent, Afronita was Afronita, and she's putting Ghana on the map, and there's nothing more that we can wish for. Okay, so these are the three women, but also special shout out to Efia Asantewa, also known as Efia Singathon. If you don't know, in this December 2023, the reason why Ghanaians were so joyful, part of it is because of her. She made a lot of people happy with the Singathon. Before her, I'm sorry, but how would someone who is not in the Ghanaian music industry gather so many people at once with their singing performances? She opened a lot of doors for people to do their own singathons and do their own marathons and their own Guinness records. A few videos ago, I spoke about beef, how people try to kind of make up negative news about themselves in order to trend and stuff like that. But I think now that the time is gone now. I think we are in an era where for you to be considered relevant, you need to bring something to the table. You need to bring something to the table. And I love to see that because I think that people who back in the day, thought that, just to be famous, I need to speak badly about other people, or I just need to post sexy picture. These people, they're noticing that now we live in an era where bring something to the table, do a marathon. That's real impact. And in the comments, please highlight, comment on a woman in Ghana within the media space, or even someone who is not in the media space, who you know in real life, who is worth highlighting. Women, unfortunately, in many spheres have to work harder in order to gain recognition and to be treated seriously in some spaces, which I think is not fair. I just hope that we get to a point in life where men will not be scared to acknowledge women, and women also will not be scared of making themselves shine and not dimming your light for anybody or anything. So shout out to you if you're a woman, and shout out to the men as well who are watching me and who are not insecure to highlight women. Men who are secure love to see women and others win. Thank you so much guys for watching. Tell me what you thought about this video. Share this video with your friends. See you on my next video. Take care guys.